Howdy folks, Bodine52, hope you are well. Today I'm going to make an addition to my motorcycle, my 2018 Harley Davidson Ultra Limited, and I'm really doing it for three reasons. One, I want to make the bike look even sharper than it does now. Number two, I want to do some installation that's finally nice and easy. And number three, and most important, I want to make sure that I am as safe as I possibly can be, and this addition to the motorcycle is going to help. I know it. Let's head back to the Bodine52 garage and get some Custom Dynamics Magic Strobes on the bike. Alrighty folks, before we get started, I do want to show you a couple of the items around lighting that I have put on from Custom Dynamics in the past. Did put on the Custom Dynamics Pro Beam turn signals, which are fantastic. Still have the stock LED lighting from the bike when I bought it. And I also installed, and this is just, both of these are about a year ago, the Custom Dynamics Pro Beam tail light and fillers. You'll see a little bit more with those today because that's what's going to be impactful for the Magic Strobes. Let's get to the bench and open up the box. Alrighty, first I'd like to say a big thank you to Custom Dynamics that sent me both of these strobes to install on my motorcycle. Definitely appreciate them. They're a great company. We'll talk a little bit about that later. But what comes with it is, of course, a sticker and a little thank you note with, kind of who pulled it, packaged it, and inspected it. So, the stuff that we're used to coming from this company. So there are two sets of strobes that came to me. And I'll talk a little bit about this first one, which is, this is for the filler lights as well as for the tail light. So we are going to open this up and show you what comes in the package. Don't worry about the numbers on this one. It is specific to your motorcycle, but I will make sure to leave the links in the description, and then of course the site for Custom Dynamics, so you go in there and make sure that you get the right one that's specific for your motorcycle. So this is actually the strobe itself. Of course, the Custom Dynamics name on it. And guess what? Of course, it's plug and play. I said I need something simple. We got it, right? One of the cool things also that comes with this is, it comes with instructions. They're really, pretty well put together, quite frankly. Talks about what you need to go through. It also talks about settings. Talks about where you're going to click in on your motorcycle. So this will be specific to what you order and have. And then it has a bunch of different strobe patterns. And I'm going to show you a couple of those, but it has 9. Actually, from 4 flashers to solid, 7 flashes, and then solid for 3 seconds and repeat. It just got a bunch of them. This is a constant blaster pattern, so I'll show you that as well. But it's some really cool stuff. And it's really a simple job. It's going to take this, because I got to get the seat off, right? And I also need to unhook the negative battery cable. And really, this is kind of nice just to make an adjustment. And I'll show that to you here right now. Those are the 2 things that you need for this install. Amazing, right? So on the back of the Magic Strobe, you are going to see what are considered on and off. These are switches in here that you can move with your finger. Now, you can have one switch off, so you just have the tail light going. You can have one, so you just have the fillers going, or I'm going to leave both of them on, so it lights people up from behind me, right? And it also has this little knob here. You probably can't see it really clear, but it has an arrow on it, 0 through 9. You just kind of tune it into what you want, and there you go. Let's put it on the bike. So the first tool you need, obviously, is the back screw to get the seat off. In spirit of time, I've actually done that. So we can go ahead and remove our motorcycle seat. We will set that aside. And then the next thing we need to do is make sure that we go in and take the negative off the battery. All right, Custom Dynamics has been great about instructions on how to do this, and it does matter based on your motorcycle. So I wanted to make sure that I was clear about that. On my 2018 Ultra Limited, we have obviously these 2 sets here, but for me, battery is already disconnected. They are right here. This is, there's actually 3 plugs that go through here, and the one that you need to plug in for my motorcycle is right here, but it is specific to your bike, and it's really pretty simple. We take that, take the Magic Strobe, and we plug it in. Go to the other side, we plug it in. Now, it's up to you to do whatever housekeeping that you want. I know some people kind of set this in here. I'm not a huge fan of that, so I'm going to end up tying this up and put it in and make it nice and tidy. So that's the first one. Okay, the second package that came is for the tour pack. So again, I will make sure to put this model for my bike in, but again, you're going to need to make sure that you order the correct one for yours. You know, when I first did this, I sent Custom Dynamics a note real quick and said, I want to make sure I got this right. They were awesome getting back to me and say, here's the model, here's a link. Just awesome, awesome, awesome. Really same type of device, plug and play. Still get the same instructions that are crystal clear in what you need to do. Same pattern as the first one that I put on, and where you're going to connect it on the tour pack. So let's get this one on. All right, to get the strobes on for the tour pack, obviously the seat is off, and on my motorcycle it sits right up underneath here, right back up against the tour pack. Same type of install as the other one. We'll do the same thing again, right? Sure we get the other one in here. Clicked in, plug and play. We're going to tidy this up one as well. I actually have both of them already on. I have the strobes set to the same because that's how I want them to be. I'm going to tidy this up a little bit, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. And by the way, did you notice when I put the first one on, I didn't test it yet? Or the second one on, I haven't tested it yet, because it's that simple to put on. Wait till you see this. All right, folks, let's see what they look like. Now, I have both of mine set on 4, which is a quad strobe, then it's solid for a second, and then it's a quad strobe again. Let's see. Now that's gonna make us safer, isn't it? To me, this looks awesome, and I know it's gonna grab people's attention. As you can see, before I started what it looked like, and now what happens when you hit that brake. But let's go out on the road, and let's do a before and after. Obviously, I've already done the before, but let's do an after so we can see what it looks like from somebody that's driving a car or a truck on our motorcycle as we pull up and stop.
Alrighty, folks, you have now seen the before and after of the Magic Strobe installation. I will tell you that talking to Mrs. Bodine, who was doing the camera work following me on the before and after, she said, wow, it really does make a big difference. So I want to again thank Custom Dynamics for sending these out and just letting me do a video on something that they put out that's really for our safety. And I want to let them know we appreciate that. I have done a couple other Custom Dynamics videos in the past, about a year or so ago, on the fillers and Pro Beam tail light, as well as the turn signals. And you'll be able to click on those at the end of this video. But really check them out. Great company. And, you know, again, I feel much safer on my bike knowing that the people behind me are going to be alerted. That is it for Bodine 52. Thanks, folks, for checking in. Be safe on and off the motorcycle. Make sure to check on a friend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.